Alright, this is going to be the last video of tonight, considering my phone is at 39%, which means that this video will be getting uploaded to when I wake up. Because it won't be able to, my phone won't have enough battery power to upload the entire video. Alright. So, I'm going to pick up a little bit back from where we left off. Not too far, though. Wow, it's only 1:18 in the morning. I thought it was way, way earlier. Zelda shook her head. I'm just so confused right now, Link. My father made me marry you, and now we're going to have a baby. And I'm not sure I even love you, she added. Yes, you do, Zelda, Link said, sounding confident. She'd been having such bad mood swings lately. He'd learned to blow her off when she got upset. He took the little jar which had sunblock ointment out of her hands. Turn around. I'll put this on you, he told her. Link didn't just rub the lotion on her back. He massaged her back and shoulders as he applied it. I'm sorry, Link, Zelda told him. I feel pretty miserable myself. I mean, I've always wanted a child of my own, but I don't feel very well. I'm so tired and I just want these mood swings. I just wish these mood swings would go away so I could feel normal. It's okay, Zell, Link said as he rubbed more lotion on her back. Here, turn around. She did so. And he gently applied the lotion to her neck and chest, his fingers lingering on her chest. He leaned forward and kissed her as his fingers slid a little ways underneath the front of her swimsuit. Careful, Link, Zelda murmured. What? Link asked. I'm a little sore there, she said. It's normal. Link gave her a look. Doesn't say what kind of look he gave her, but I'm going to assume it was a look of confusion. Well, they're going to be getting bigger, Zelda said, her cheeks growing red. Milk. For the baby. I really wish people would quit saying guys don't need to know this kind of thing. Well, to be fair, Link, 95% of guys are not mature enough to handle the situation. And they're like, ew, it's so gross. They must be from a different planet. Oh my god. It's a reenaction of sex ed class. Oh my god, is that what the female body does? God, are they from Earth? So not a lot of guys are equipped to handle the situation, I guess. It's really sad. Makes me really disappointed in my brethren. But as he rubbed lotion on her arms, I mean, if I didn't know what was going on, I'd go crazy. Once I know there's a reason, and what the reason is, then I can deal with it better. I want you to tell me what's going on, Zelda. I want to understand. Really? Yeah. I'm just getting sick part of this. I'm just getting sick part of this, he asked. She nodded. Now see, I would have been pretty worried if you hadn't just told me that's normal, Link pointed out. Now lie down. Zelda. There's an occasional grammatical error in this, but it's so... I mean, it's small, but it's annoying. Because... Anyway. Zelda laid back and Link rubbed the lotion on her legs, raising each one up in the air as he applied the lotion. He knew that Zelda would burn easily with her fair skin. He didn't burn at all. His skin was darker. Okay. Zelda looked up at him gently, rubbed the lotion into her legs. It still felt good when his hands lingered on the insides of her thighs. You know, you don't even look pregnant, Link murmured as he stroked her thighs sensuously. I won't show for another few months, Zelda told him. She smiled. But there's a baby in there. Ah, baby. Link said, smiling as he gently lowered her leg onto the blanket. This is a powerful love story. This may turn me from a spawn of hell to a human being. Or a fallen angel, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I guess we'll find out. It's a way better love story than Twilight. He took some of the lotion, carefully applied it to her face. Careful not to get it in her eyes. Zelda closed her eyes and enjoyed the feel of his gentle hands on her face. Remembered that night a few weeks ago out in the clearing when he touched her face as he made love to her. So they did have sex in the forest. That's... Link wants that sex. Zelda opened her eyes when he was through. He gave her a gentle kiss on her lips. Tired, he asked. Yes, she replied. I'll let you sleep then, he said. He pulled a towel over her. There are sandwiches in the basket. I thought you might be hungry. Zelda mumbled as she closed her eyes. Cool, thanks, said Link. He reached into the basket and took out a sandwich. Found that it's his favorite, peanut butter and bacon. Don't eat all of those. I want at least one, Zelda, said Zelda. I tried the peanut butter and bacon, and I liked it. What? Link bit into his sandwich. Zelda smiled. Another quirk of being pregnant. She dozed off. Could talk to any other woman in the kingdom, but you choose her. Well, I mean, I probably would too, but fucking hate her. I'm going to have to talk to Impa, said Link as he finished his sandwich. Later that day, Link knocked on the door to Impa's chambers. Come in, she called from the other side of the door. Link opened the door, found the old woman sitting in a chair, her long white hair flowing down her back. I want white hair when I'm old. I don't want grey hair, I want white hair. I want to be like Gandalf the White. Impa, Zelda just told me she's pregnant. Now I'm hearing about her getting sick, being tired, having mood swings, and is all that, really normal? Yes, it is, child, she said, looking amused. For her first few months, she'll be feeling sick from time to time. And she'll probably have cravings for strange things. And she'll tire more easily at this point. Her body is going through major changes. Mood swings are entirely normal. And you just have to be patient with her. Thanks for telling me, Impa, said Link. Poor Zelda. Impa merely chuckled. She'll get through it. In the middle 3 months, the woman often feels a lot better. And she may want your company a little more often. Wouldn't that be dangerous? Link asked, fighting down any embarrassment he might be feeling. He had to know. Normally no, Impa replied. As long as the pregnancy is going well, it shouldn't hurt anything. She took Link's hand and patted it. It's good that you're concerned about her. Feel free to come to me with any questions. Link was relieved as he went up to his and Zelda's bedroom. Zelda was lying on her bed, sleeping, dry tears streaking her cheeks. Most likely another crying spell. Link thought sympathetically as he kissed her cheek and smoothed her hair from her face. He felt like he was to blame. After all, he was the one who'd gotten her pregnant. Yeah, good job, douche. Zelda's green eyes fluttered open. Link went and sat down on his side of the bed. How are you feeling, Princess? He asked, using what was now his pet name for her. Okay, I guess. I just really need you right now, she said, to his surprise. She sat up and took off her blouse and bra. Link wasn't going to argue with that. He took off his hat and belt and kicked off his boots. Wanting to feel her skin against his, he quickly took off his tunic and top and eagerly hugged her to him, reminding himself to be careful because of her sore breasts. I want you so much, Link, Zelda told him between passionate kisses, as she caressed his neck, then his strong chest. Link was more surprised when she pushed him onto his back and eagerly took off his pants and took off her own leggings. You must really want me, Link observed. She straddled and bent him forward, kissed him. Mm-hmm, Zelda replied as their lips met. Got no problem with that, Link murmured, as he ran his fingers through her hair and eagerly returned her kisses. Link watched, half drugged with passion, as Zelda slowly lowered herself onto his erection. He moaned softly as he felt the familiar warm wetness surrounding him. God. So descriptive. He reached up and gently caressed her breasts, careful not to cause her any pain. Zelda didn't seem to be concerned about that. However, she did begin moving up and down on him, riding him as if she were in a rodeo. Link thrust his hips upward and held her waist in response. He could feel her tightening up inside, and hear her crying out several times. Finally, he reached his climax, and he pulled down
her hips as he let go. After he lay back, spent his eyes closed. Zelda, I never expected you just to throw me down like that. Make love to me, he said, in disbelief. Zelda merely smiled at him. I thought you might like that, she said as she got off him and laid beside him. Must have been really good, Link remarked as he wrapped her in his arms. It was really satisfying. Zelda replied as she kissed him. That's good, said Link. He held her close and they fell asleep together, naked and spooning. The good old-fashioned way. Link was fascinated with Zelda's pregnancy. At the beginning of Zelda's 4th month, it was starting to show. During her 6th month, she began having backaches. I sometimes feel like I'm to blame for your suffering with this, Link confessed one day as he sat on their bed rubbing her back. It takes two to tango, Link, Zelda reminded him. Besides, my father is happy, another heir to the throne. This is a girl. She turned around. Link, do you think I'm unattractive when I'm pregnant? No, not at all, said Link. He smiled at her. If anything, you're more beautiful. Maybe it's because that's my child in there. He placed his hands on her swollen belly. Zelda, I just felt him kick. I did too, she said. And how do you know it's a boy? Could be a girl. Link shrugged. Doesn't matter. He leaned forward and kissed her. I just like the idea of our baby. Kind of romantic when you think about it. I sincerely hope that you'll help take care of the baby, Zelda told him. Of course I will, said Link, almost offended. But not quite. I'm not going to have Impa doing it all. She's getting older and I want our baby to know us better. Do you know what I'm saying? Said Zelda. I want our child to know us as parents, not strangers. I see what you mean, said Link. But even if you have to go with your father on those diplomatic trips, those bore me after death, so I could just stay here and take care of the little one. Or come with us and take care of the little one, smiled Zelda. Link gave a wicked grin. I can teach our baby to make those hair pieces of those men's heads. Zelda playfully hit him with a pillow. Hey, no fair. I can't wrestle with you back because I don't want to hurt you. Or the baby, Link protested, laughing. A week after Zelda's 19th birthday. 19th month. Really fucked up on that one. She went into labor. She was sitting in the den with Link and her father one evening. Should be any time now. And I'll have a grandchild, eh, Zelda? The king asked his daughter, smiling. I'm just going to call this motherfucker Kapora. Zelda winced. I think it's going to be very soon, Daddy. Zelda, are you alright? Link asked, leaping out of his chair and rushing to her side. Is the baby coming? Kapora asked. I must get Impa. He got out of his chair and hurried out of the room. Come on, Zelda. Let's get you up to your room. I'm making a video here, Sheba. Making that freaking noise, and then this thing dying because the controller automatically goes off after a certain amount of time. Come on. What the fuck are you doing? There we go. I
She just want to finish this chapter. Is the baby coming? Gaypora asked. Oh, wait. Says to the bedroom. Impa was already waiting with blankets and towels, among other items. Do you want to stay here, Link? Asked Impa. Definitely, he replied empathetically. I think Zelda needs me with her. Zelda managed to smile at that. Somehow she'd half expect him to chicken out. Yeah, because we all know Link to be a giant pussy. She was touched that he was going to stay with her through all of this. Very well, smiled Impa. She knew that Link and Zelda cared for each other very much. She began preparing Zelda, taking her clothes off and placing a warm blanket over her naked body. It will be a while, though, before she's ready to actually give birth. Zelda was in labor all night that morning. A tired Link was holding an equally tired Zelda's hand as she struggled to give birth to her baby. Link, it hurt so much, Zelda cried. Link kissed her hand and caressed her cheeks. I know, sweetheart. I've heard about this. It's no fun. Another contraction hit and Zelda squeezed Link's hand even harder. I see the head, Zelda. One more like that, Impa called out. Finally, Zelda murmured, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Holding Link's hand, she pushed again. A minute later, she heard the cry of her baby. She flopped back her pillows. Glad that part was over, Zelda. We have a son. Link told her as he kissed her lips. God damn it, I wanted it to be a girl. Just to see Gaypora just be so disappointed. That and I'm getting a little too into this story. I need help. As he kissed her lips, and a healthy one too, Impa added, raising her voice to make it heard over the baby's loud cries. She cut the cord and gave the little boy a bath. Then she wrapped him in a blanket and placed him in Zelda's waiting arms. Link, he looks just like you, Zelda said as she cradled her newborn son in her arms. Link peered at his son. You're right, he does, he laughed. I'll bet he'll just be like me too. Please, said Zelda, her eyes twinkling. I'll go tell your father. What are we naming him anyway? Said Link. How about Evan? Zelda suggested. I like it. A Prince Evan of Hyrule, said Link, as he went to tell his father-in-law that he had a grandson. And that is the last video of the day.